So I'm sitting here and I'm really thinking about how can I express why being grateful for ourselves and having a gratitude practice is something that we want and need to do with both our time and our energy and our focus. And all I had to do was actually think about our current and modern state of affairs. Whether you're Democrat or Republican, we have the government that is now shut down. We have so many people that are being affected by this, oh my gosh, this terrible thing that's happening in the United States. So we have all of these political things that are happening. We have all of these sociological things that are happening, many of which most people feel helpless to control. And so when that starts to happen and when we get into that place, it's really hard, or it's really easy rather, to get down on ourselves and get down on our lives. So that's another reason to really make sure that we're really fortifying our inner reserves and our inner spirit. And that begins with being grateful both for ourselves and our lives. But then when you go and you start to think about how we're continuously being bombarded with messages about how we are not enough, I mean, that is the genesis from where all sales and marketing begins. So whether you turn on the television, whether you open a magazine, you listen to the radio, you're constantly being bombarded with what you don't have. You don't have money. You don't have, the right looks. You don't have this, so that you can in turn buy whatever it is someone is trying to sell you. They're selling you on being not enough and not satisfied with where you are right now. And it is because of even just those two things that it makes it incredibly important that we're continuing on a daily basis to not only be able to see past those messages, but be able to really dig into both our spiritual reserves as well as our inner reserves. And I truly believe that having that gratitude practice that builds up not only our ability to see the beauty that is present, especially when we get rid of those layers of crap that's placed upon us, because we're already beautiful and grateful and have that spirit on the inside. But we need a practice daily that allows us to brush it off, to be able to see things anew, to be able to be in a place where we're able to kind of pour into ourselves so that we'll be able to kind of tackle all of these things as it comes our way, and to remind ourselves that we are not that situation. We are not, we're always enough in the other way. We're always enough, and that we always have enough. And I believe that an activated gratitude practice continually and overabundantly provides that perspective and has us feeling and living from that place. So I'm inviting you, of course, to join my free gratitude challenge. It begins on Monday. So if you haven't signed up for that, go ahead, get into the challenge. It is absolutely free. It's going to be a week of really activating your gratitude, of trying out new things, being able to look at yourself and life in a new and refreshed way. And then, as a complement to that practice, I've developed 3 gratitude journals that are amazing declarations over our lives. They're amazing ways to look at yourself and your life on a daily basis. So I encourage you to check those out. They are shipping out daily. So with that, I will talk with you soon.